This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 6, titled Infiltration, and Episode 7, titled Extraction. I will not have a recap out until tomorrow at the earliest. I'm not going to be able to record until a longer video until then. And I'm not even sure if I will be able to record it tomorrow, so it might have to come out on Friday. But going into my review of these episodes, they were truly incredible. It was a great story where we got to see another story with Rex and the what seems to be Clone Rebellion. It was pretty interesting to see that and to see the clones that were working alongside him and to see just what they'll be broken down to. It was also awesome to see Wolf here and to see how they really retcon that line from Rebels where Rex says that him, Gregor, and Wolf never really betrayed the Jedi and implied that they never really with the Empire. But we see that for at least temporarily for Rex and for a little bit of time for both Gregor and Wolf, and that they most likely did betray any Jedi they were with since they didn't have the inhibitor chips removed yet. Wolf in this one was really great since he still is being a loyal clone and doesn't really seem to change. He just thinks that the Empire is the right side and is remaining loyal as a soldier, but still has these morals and didn't want to go after Rex after what he was told and wants to think on it. And that scene specifically, I think that the only people that were there were clones. There were TK troopers, but I think they were killed in the shuttle crash. And when I was watching it, I didn't have enough time to fully look and see if it was all clones. But from what I saw with a quick look, it did look like it was just clones there, and they all heard this. And I don't think that they specifically will be telling anyone that they let them get away. If there is a TK trooper there, then they might. But from what I saw, it looked like it was all clone troopers. And I was getting ready for work at the time, so I wasn't able to go and fully look at the screen, but I'll be checking that when I do get the screenshots for my recap. Oh, and then a little thing, if you do have Disney Plus, starting tomorrow, if you're using an account from someone that isn't directly in your house, it's going to be removing location sharing. So if you want to watch Bad Batch next week, you may have to get your own account, or if you're a little more like me, because I'm actually using an account that was got for me and some of my family members when we were before I had a job or anything. But there is one for my family. I just was using this other one because it was one that was originally set up, but it's from someone that also got it and just let us use it. So if you do have that issue, either you need to set up an account, or if you do have an account already and you're just using someone else's for whatever reason, then you're gonna have to use your own because you're not gonna have the option to use the other person's. But going into my review again, this was a really great episode. As I said, it was awesome to see how as a return and have problems with Crosshair, talking about how he lost most of his brothers from Ryloth, and the rivalry between the two of them where he just more didn't trust him was pretty interesting to see, and have him eventually rescue Crosshair in the end was a really nice moment. Going on to other stuff I really enjoyed, we have I don't know if it was the Shadow Clone or the Dark Clone. I don't remember the exact title they gave to it, but it was still interesting to see him, and he proved a great antagonist. And since he's arrived, I can't wait to see him return because he was ruthless and really didn't want to listen to orders that made him hold back and wanted to go on a way darker killing spree. It was pretty cool to see that. And then going into other things I really enjoyed, I really like that we had just really emotional scenes when Rex lost each of the clones, and to show that they all had names, he's kind of grieving by saying their name, but then has to move on, and I love that. At the end, Wolf said that they have to take the clones' bodies back. When one of the commandos mentions that they're traitors, Wolf says it doesn't matter because they're brothers. That was honestly just a great moment, and everything between these two episodes was great. I don't know, it's not my personal favorite ones, but it's really high up there because it was extremely well done, extremely emotional. And I think the one thing that could have pushed it to a great point and made it the best is if a major character did die, because I felt like they really could have done that. Either that or have had Omega be recaptured. And that would have made things interesting, and I think they could have pushed it to best episode. But still, it was a really solid episode. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it just needed something a little darker that could have pushed it just enough to be best episode material, but it still is a great episode. Continuing on to everything else, as I said, it was just a really entertaining episode. One of the other things that I'm just kind of annoyed by is the fact that they're trying to make what an M count is a mystery when it's really clearly a midichlorian count. And I think that we may even get Ahsoka appearing to tell Rex what a midichlorian is, and that'll be really fun for people who love midichlorians since it's loved so much. But I think they're trying to make that a mystery for it, even though we do know the answer. But I don't really know why they keep calling it M count and not just saying midichlorians. Besides the fact that it's going to trigger fans, but they'll eventually have to say that it is midichlorians. So yeah, honestly, I want to know what you think about this episode, and I made the decision that I'm just going to push the recap back to Saturday. I'm just really tired right now, and I want to take a little time to rest. I'm already pulling up screenshots, so I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll probably record it on Friday. So I want to know what you think, though. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.